Hi guys, so here is tutorial number 2 on Holly. Holly, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
So what we're going to do with Holly's hair, you saw the curl and the movement and the texture in the first video. So now it's about putting Holly's hair up based on the foundation from the previous video. So I used a product that will give you lots and lots and lots of texture in the root area. And it's this little magic product called Liquid Dust from Unite. So I've sprayed it through the root, and effectively it's a bit like back combing in a can. So I sprayed it into the root area and it's given it this really gutsy texture through the root. Because what I want to do is I am going to back brush the hair a little bit because I want the hair to have volume and fullness. I don't want the hair to lie flat on the scalp. So very gently, because bearing in mind, you know, we've got lots of product on Holly's hair. I don't want to hurt Holly. She's very good at not actually flinching in front of the camera. Now, I remember watching my aunties back comb their hair back in the day, and they used to have a tail comb, and they were, oh, like that, all the way through the hair, which is so vigorous and just so damaging to the hair. So what you really want to do, you want to make sure that you just take very decided movements, and you want to do it about 3 or 4 times, and then that is enough to give you that body and texture through the root area. So you'll notice there's nothing too precise happening here, because you guys doing your hair at home, you're not going to have a real kind of precision approach to sections. So I really want to let you see how you will do this yourself at home. So I'm going to pull her hair back off her face, and just so I can see what's happening when I do start to put her hair up. So this is a really good idea for you guys as well at home, is to look in the mirror and just see what happens when you do start to pull your hair back, which is what you're going to do when you're putting your hair up. So I just want to check that I've got the volume and things that I need right before I start to do this. So I do. So I'm going to just take the front section away just now. So because I've back combed the middle area, but I haven't back combed the sides of the back, I'm going to get more volume through the middle area, and it's going to kind of elevate it out and give it a really kind of full shape. I'm going to do a basic French pleat, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in reverse, so that it's kind of got like a more of a Dutch braid, as it's called. So if you think about a French pleat, everything is going over. So you take your 3 sections and you start off with a classic pleat, and then you introduce hair into it on either side, and that gives you this classic, you know, French pleat. But we're going to do it underneath. So it's exactly the same technique, but instead of doing it over, we're doing it under. And what then happens is the braid then sits on top of the head rather than underneath, keeping everything really loose as I'm doing it, because I don't want anything to look too tight. Now once I've kind of got this, I'm going to kind of secure it. Now I've left just a really kind of soft endy feel in the underneath area. I'm not braiding it all the way down, and I'm going to take the band from Holly. A lot of clients say to me that when they're having the hair put up, that they want it to look like they've done it themselves. They don't want it to look too hairdressery perfect, which by the way I love, because it's the kind of hair up that I really like, that's not, you know, that has got a much more kind of editorial sort of feel to it. So I'm just gently taking the hair and just placing it around the loose braid. Okay guys, so you can see what's happening already. We're really starting to kind of build this shape up. So the braid underneath is purely there to kind of create, you know, padding for what you're now pinning into place. So I've pinned all this hair back. I'm quite happy with the way that its shape's looking, but I've got this ponytail and I'm thinking, what am I going to do with this? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the ponytail and push it up, you know, on itself, so that we just create this kind of almost like a kind of triangular shape, you know, with the curl. So once I've got that secured in place, I'll turn it round and you can see. So we've got a really loose, really soft, contemporary feel. So I'm now going to use a spray wax on the hair. This is another Unite product. It's a very dry product, but this is going to help to kind of give me, you know, lots of kind of softness and, you know, texture and kind of separation, and keep it quite distressed looking, not too polished, so the whole thing looks a bit more undone, if that makes sense. That's a word, undone. But anyway, so we'll just finish off pinning this in. The important thing is when you're doing this, make sure that you do look in the mirror. Keep looking in the mirror and see what you're doing, and if there's areas of hair that you want to pull away, you know, just pull them away. So just to recap on what we've done, pulled the hair back into a braid. It could be any braid you want. I chose a Dutch braid so that the braid was sitting on top of the head rather than underneath. I then secured it with a band. Then I took the rest of the hair, using the braid as padding, and pinned the hair in to give me the shape that I wanted. I was kind of going for almost like a triangular shape. Pinned all the hair in, and then used a spray wax to texturise and define, but to create a nice kind of sort of raw finish to the hair. So Holly, what do you think?
I really love it, it's really nice.
Good. I hope you guys like it as well, and I'll catch you on the next tutorial.